Aw, snap. Here we go again. What's up, everybody? It's Saturday. Yeah, I censored it. I know what the quote is. I censored it. What's up, everybody? It's Saturday. And you know what that means. It's time for Saturday morning. Like I said, here we go again. Today we have, how many do we have? I don't know how many we have yet. Haven't figured that out yet. First one on the list, Potato 1005. We have him on every so often. What does he want today? He's on Europe server. Street Fighter scrolls and hope to get Tyrannus, and if you get him, do stones for a Varad. Okay, but if not, we will not do stones. We have 105 Mystics, we have some stones, maybe we will, maybe we won't. We have some Street Fighters, we have some Legend. Ew! Oh, so close. So close. That would have been the Tyrannus and the Varad. It would have both been the same scroll. It's amazing how that happens. Only on Saturday morning 7. Stay tuned. It's gonna happen. We're gonna get 2 Nat 5s out of one scroll. What? Now that I think about it, now that I say it out loud, it's like, yeah, that's just a blessing, right? That's just a blessing. So that technically happens all the time. But anyway, Tyrannus and Varad. Anything else that he's missing? I don't know if he's missing anything. Ooh, no Garo, no Chloe. What else? No Garo, no Chloe, no Death Knight. No Water Anubis. Oh, you need one of him. She's nice, though. She's nice. Especially with Immensity and Bulldozer. She's kind of nice. I mean, Copper. Immensity and Copper. No, Logan. No, no Magic Knight. She was a Hall of Heroes, though, wasn't she? Yeah, she was a Hall of Heroes. All right. Oh. Water one's nice, though. Water Joker. It's 2020, man. It's 2020. It's like, oh, Lucian's okay, but the Water Joker, that's the one you really want. Right? He's nice for Siege, too. Well, I think that's probably the best place for him is Siege. Actually. He's so good. So very good. Can get sniped and then come back in. But well, bombers are kind of good for Siege right now, actually. So it's not necessarily just about him specifically. It's about like there's a lot of bombers that are good for Siege in this current meta of crit resist and Miho. Bombers are good, and he comes back from the dead. So if he gets sniped, he's a little bit better than the other ones because if he gets sniped, he could just come back. He was good against the Yen. Even before his buff, people were using him against Yen. Did a video on that. So, no matter what it was, no matter what it is, I did a video on it. First 5-star of the day. Congratulations. Sophia was a fun monster for Giants B10. But a little less useful. Same thing with Lin, little less useful for, hey, not bad, Skogul. Another nice unit. Little less useful for Giants B12 with the Sophia. So, but she was a solid unit for B10. It's kind of weird, like there's so many people running like very, very similar or the same exact teams for Giants B12. Or all the dungeons, really. Fireman. Hey, there's pretty good lightning. And 2/3 of a wait. Hold on. I got a guild siege for you already. I got a guild siege defense for you already. Let's do here we go. We got one of you, and we have to have. Yep, there we go. Perfect. There you go. What is that? What? Oh god. See, this is just about as bad as this one. This 4 stars are probably going to perform better than... What is this? What is this? This gets solo based by a Water Anubis. I'm just letting you know, you can solo this defense with a Water Anubis. Oh, sweetheart, we have to work on your... Okay. We're gonna have a little chat about the siege defense. He's probably like, no, Bagel, I'm just in a low-level farming guild. I'm not even that long of a player. Not that long of a player? Haven't been playing that long. Phrasing, right? Phrasing. Lulz. Camilla's not that great in siege defense anymore either. I mean, at a certain point, like, low level, she's okay, right? Because a lot of people don't know how to deal with her. But at a certain point, she just kind of gets soloed by Skogel. She gets soloed by Lauren. She gets soloed by a lot of stuff, right? So, bombers, right? Lots and lots and lots of stuff strong against Camilla. This guy, I was thinking about him. I'm like, hey, he kind of gets soloed by Logan, maybe. Because attack age reduction, right? Attack age reduction, instantly recover a turn, gets some more crit hits. Yeah, gets another turn, so yeah. Can solo Camilla's. More lightning, good lightning rate though. Good lightning rate. Gotta tell you, really good 4 stars. I know no 5 stars, but really, I mean, it's not like we have a billion summons, right? We've done like 70, and we got some really meta relevant 4 stars, some really, really solid 4 stars. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. Man, I kind of want to do something for myself. I don't really want any 5 stars. I just want like, you just want Grim Reapers, don't you? Yeah, I do. Hey, that's new. Not that you really need it. But it's new. And new is fun. You know, I bet Ramagos could do really well in Guild Siege right now. Because he's got pure damage. Basically ignores defense. And he's really strong against Skogels too. So I haven't used him in a while, but I bet he does well in this meta. Probably gets soloed by Miho. Somehow. Bagel, he's kind of a counter to Miho, though. Yeah, but somehow he's still going to get soloed by her. You know what's going to happen. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if he's the counter. He's still going to get soloed. Super easy to build Ramagos, too. So. Surprised, I guess, more people don't have him built or using him for Siege. It's like nothing Skogel could do. Like back in the day, man, we used to use Ramagos all the time. Back in the day, he was my jam. Ramagos. All right. Do we get anything? Well, I guess we'll have to. What? Why? Why? Build Scarlet. That's not even the first account. I've been on several accounts recently that have built Scarlet. I built Scarlet too, but it's kind of my job to test out things, right? So let's zap a few trees. Did some jiggles, did some zaps. Oh, what does that say? Bagel. Is that me? Is that a picture of me as a robot? It's lovely. I really like it. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic robot bagel picture. We've been summoning SPs this whole time, and we didn't get any. We didn't get any Street Fighters. We didn't get any Dhalsims or Chun-Lis, so that's a plus. I don't know if that issue was new. If it is, then congratulations. Very nice unit. This guy does 5 billion damage. It's a gimmick thing. It doesn't. It's not a unit that you would actually use, but. But technically, yeah, you got a Darren. Got a Lightning. What do we get? What is this? Dark Dhalsim! Very nice. He's very hyped. Where do we put him on the tier list? The tier list was not done by me. The tier list was done by you guys. But people were like, dude, you put him too low on the tier list. He's super insane. So he ignores all harmful effects, including bombs and defense break. So if he gets defense broken, it doesn't actually defense break him. So he's the best Dhalsim. That's just hands down. He's the best Dhalsim. So congratulations on that. You weren't excited until I said he's the best Dhalsim, and then you're like, okay, and then you got bummed out again. You're like, that's not saying very much, babe. The other ones are worse. Okay, that's not really saying too much. Get a Dark Ryu. Ganymede, very nice, very nice. So we got a Nat 5, we got a Dark Dhalsim. And we got a lot of Lightning. We got a lot of meta 4 stars too. So that's already a good summon stage. Off to a good start. How often does that happen? And we got a Water Chun-Li, which is not what we want from Street. I mean, it's what we're most likely going to get is Chun-Li and Dhalsim, Chun-Li, Dhalsim, Chun-Li, and Dhalsim. But we would like to get, because here's the rates, guys, if you're not familiar with them. Street Fighter Scroll, 92% going to get a 4 star. 92% going to get Chun-Li, Dhalsim. Chun-Li Dalsim. 8% gonna get an at 5. It's not a crazy summon rates, guys. It's not a crazy summon rates. People, for whatever reason, think that these are all equal chances. That's not all equal chances. They're just showing you what's available. It's very misleading seeing this and thinking there's equal chances to get everything. It's the same thing with summon stones. They're just showing you what's available. It's not equal chances to get all of these. Your RNG is not bad. It's the rates are bad. That's what the rates are. You're most likely to get the lowest quality unit. So, Chun-Li Dalsim, Chun-Li Dalsim. And it'll be at least another Chun-Li or Dalsim. Yep, it's a Dalsim, which we knew because that's the rates. And everyone always, they're like, but that's not the rates, Bagel. It's equal chance. He's not equal chance. He's not equal chance. But we did get Ganymede, which is a great unit. And we also got, what else did we get? We got a Dark Dalsim. So, Dark Dalsim, best Dalsim. We may get a balance patch soon. Think about it. Almost end of RTA season. We may get a balance patch soon. So, you never know. This guy's not getting buffed. He's too good to be buffed. But maybe we'll see some stretchy boys get buffed or something. Because they are way too situational. Way too stretchy. All right, let's go into the next account. Next account, let's see if the good luck continues. We are on Trey's account. No name Trey. What does Trey want? Galleon would be nice. Shout out to Avery. What's up, Avery? Yeah, just Galleon. That's the whole wish list is Galleon. Anything else that we need? Specifically, I see a Chimera there. Okay. Well, this is nice, but you can get that from the guild shop. This is not available from the guild shop, so that would be nice to get a Fire Lich. I'm still a Fire Lich fan. I know some people are not a Fire Lich fan anymore. Malako. That's available from the guild shop. Yeah, Galleon. Tetra, not bad. Twins, water twins. Very nice. Cannon Girl, okay. What else? Oh, he's nice too. You want him. You're gonna want him. That's another nice one. This is another nice one. Some more twins. The water ones are better. And then plenty of different nat 5s that we can get. Right? Not too many. He's got a Basset. He's got a... Like Moron, he's got a Fingan, Jameer, Savannah. He's got a Savannah. Well, he's got a Sekhmet. He's got a Masha. Okay. And then missing some LDs. Missing a Sheer. Missing Kabila. Missing Darian. Lin is not really too meta anymore. Missing on Lin. Might be nice to get some of these. LD Grim Reapers. Because I feel like they're going to be the next. Watch, it's not going to be the Grim Reapers. Watch, they're going to be Contra's like, it's a death theme. Not Grim Reapers, though. We were going to do Grim Reapers, but Bagel thought it was Grim Reapers, so we're just going to do something else now. Like, thanks, calm to us. Jolton, no Jolton, so that'd be nice to get. Zinc, Basalt, what else? I accidentally clicked on her. But sure, her too, why not? Okay, let's get it started. Plenty of summons. We have no Cobalt Bomber. Okay, off to a good start. Lightning first roll. Off to a good start. Epic Priest. What else did I say wanted? We need Galleon. Galleon, any good LDs? Any good LDs? I'll go to bed. I'll see you guys later. Any good Nat 4s that we don't have, that he doesn't have. Mystic Witch, Martial Arts. We don't need any of that. Magic Knight. I'd like to skip things today, apparently. As usual. That's nothing new. I like to skip things always. Apparently, he says. He says he would like to skip things today. Right. Today. Let's see what we get. Something good. We're getting a lot of purees today. Okay. We want more than purees. Oh, we got to get me. Yo, you know what? I saw one of the things he wrote. He said he wants to... Not Trey. The last account, he never got a Nat 5 before. He was on Saturday Morning Summons a few times, but he never got an Nat 5. And Ganymede was his first Nat 5, apparently. So, there we go. Congratulations. Lucian, not bad. I'm sure he has a Lucian. But you can never have too many Lucians. Speaking from experience, you can never have too many Lucians. Just waiting for lightning. The story of every summon session, just waiting for lightning. Even though 3 stars, there's a lot of good 3 stars. There's a lot of good 3 stars. Not that one. Water Giant War. Water Giant War is an underrated unit. Strip and attack gauge decrease. Wayne, another good one. If you guys like Bernard, although Bernard has better stats now with the Second Awakening. Wayne is very much like Bernard, but he's a water unit. And he has ignore defense first skill. His multi-hit second skill. So Wayne is pretty nice. Kind of underrated, but he used to be used a little bit more. And then Bernard, but now you have to use Kabila basically if you want to do high level gameplay, because there's all these Tritons. So you can't use like something like you can't use a Wayne. You can't really use Bernard too much anymore. I mean, you could still use them. I know people are gonna be like, "Man, I use Bernard all the time." But like if you want to like rush for super high level, it's like a Kabila. Fire Cannon Girl. Pig, you're saying if I want to rush for a super high level, use a Fire Cannon Girl. No. That's not. It would just Fire Cannon Girl at the same time. Man, I wish her multipliers were higher. Holy crap, she does no damage. So nice to see like ignore defense, third skill. If she decreases attack age, ignore defense, like yeah. And then she's like, by the way, the multiplier is non-existent. And I'm like, oh, I wish I knew that at first before I built her. I would have built her either way, but man, she's so disappointing. Water Chun-Li. So disappointing. Water Anubis, not bad. So Water Anubis is, I mentioned the first part is that Water Anubis could solo that defense. Water Anubis prevents the enemy from being revived. That's why I said he could solo the defense. So, solo base. I should challenge Foxy to build 10 Water Anubises and so. He would not do that. He'd be like, I'll build 1. I'll build 2. And you're like, Bagel, you did have a challenge going on with Island Grown. Whatever happened to that? Yeah, I should probably summon until I get Grim Reapers. That would be a nice excuse for me to have my very own little summon session. Summon until we get Grim Reapers, and then we're done. Then we build him, and then we move on with our lives. Move on with our lives. So he wants a galleon. He does not have any galleons. I mean, he's missing other stuff too, as we saw, but he wants his very first what? His very first ragdoll. How much more do we have? We have like 40, like 50. Okay. Just trying to see how much spaces we need to make. What is going on this week? Come to us? Come on. The only reason I took that out was hopefully to reset whatever they're doing. Yeah. It worked. Okay, so that is, yeah, that should be enough. Challenge. What do we complete? Oh, congratulations. Yeah, we should be fine. Wind monkey. Could you imagine if we actually got a wind monkey from that? He's a decent unit in Necropolis, that wind lich. But now everyone's just like firing Gamir twins. So, oh my god, seriously. Seriously, come to us. I don't know why I clicked that button. We have a hotkey for that. I'm like trying to find the thing. We have a hotkey. I don't know why I clicked the button. Had to search for it in the list. Yeah, that's been happening a lot lately, though. I know it's not just to me. Something having to do with like the auto farming or something, I guess. Like causing network issues, which doesn't seem, it seems dumb that would do that. But I know it's not just me, because I've been hearing from a lot of people that this is going on. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Did that count that summon? Did we actually summon something and it's just in storage? We need a Galleon, by the way. What else? Fire Lich? I think we need a Fire Lich. Yeah. We said Fire Lich, right? Fire Lich. Galleon. That, I think, is new too. That's still usable, by the way. For offense. For like Guild War offense. Still a usable unit. Just FYI. If you guys are like, oh, Chloe, it's easy to skill up and it's a usable unit. Kali and Covenant are the combos with that. Kali, Chloe, Covenant. She gets first turn. She invincibility, immunity. Enemies can do whatever they want as long as there's no strips on the enemy teams, right? They can do their damage or whatever. And then you come in with the attack power buff. And then snipe and go ignore some defense. So. Speaking of snipers. Yeah, let's get LD1. Alright. So we got those. We'll do Zeps. Some trees. Let's go. One lightning. I think Darian is new too. And a Harpu. 2 legendaries, 2 Street Fighters. Let's get a Dark Ryu from Street Fighter. I don't know, that's like the... Okay, we didn't need a second Chloe. That's like the hot unit to get though. That's the one everyone wants. This is a nice unit. I think you had that. I think he had that. Alright. 2 Dulcims! Ooh! There we go. Very nice. Very nice. M. Bison. Well, I'm sure he's already tired of seeing me use it in 9,000 videos. Fire M. Bison. What's tomorrow's video, Bagel? Fire M. Bison. What about the next day? Also, Fire M. Bison. How'd you guys not guess that? Well, okay. What about Wednesday's video? Fire M. Bison. It's a real doozy. All right, let's go on to the next one. Account number 3, and I'm wondering if this is going to be the last account because well, I'll explain. What do we have? Not that many. Nothing crazy. But we're on Europe server again. But yeah, anytime there's new units that come out, everyone spams that week. They need that week. There is way more than I can possibly ever do summons for, right? And then, like, a couple weeks later, nobody wants summons because they blew them all before, right? So nobody has summons. So there's like very little emails, right? So there's some emails, but like sometimes I email them back and people don't get back to me. Yeah, it's time zones and stuff, and people have busy lives. So, yeah, fire Chun-Li. So anyway, yeah, it's always funny. But that's something to take into consideration. Like if you're like, oh, I want you to do summons for me at some point. Also, I don't schedule summons for months in the future. Like if you're like, I want you to do summons for me on Christmas, I'm like, so email me on like a couple days before Christmas. So yeah, not like June. And I think maybe some people are like, oh, he's talking about me. Like, no, that happens like a decent amount. Like, do summons for me on my birthday next January. I'm like, then email me next January. Like, I'm not gonna schedule 6 months, 9 months in advance, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I guess some people think that that I do. It happens a decent amount, so must be a thing. What do we want? Units you're hoping to get: Bastard, Sierra, Zaros, solid units. Hell Ladies, Occult Girls, Ganymede, and collab units. I guess. You guess. Bastia Zaros, Hell Ladies, Occult Girls, Ganymede. Dupe Leo and Dupe Samoth. If there's no point in keeping dupes, then you can make blessings as the fire. See, I don't. That's up to you. Like, it's not like necessary, like mandatory dupes. They could be useful, but I don't know that you necessarily need. There's a benefit to having like a dupe Samoth, right? If you have one, like it used to be a thing for RTA to have like a really fat Samoth that's like slow, and use it against people that are running Twins comps, and that's why Twins eventually got to the more tanky bruiser style instead of the just like YOLO style, right? For the Shayna Martina comps. Because people would just pick a Samoth and he would come back from the dead and nuke them. No point keeping dupes. You can make blessings. As for the priority, I don't really mind. You can just pick the unit you think is the strongest. Should we do one? Maybe we'll do one blessing. One blessing. How much do we have? Are we likely to get a Nat 5? We'll do one blessing. Who's the one I think should be the more... more useful? Dupe Leo or Dupe Samoth? I don't know. I mean, you could run a Dupe Leo team too. Like, we'll do Samoth because I know like there's gonna be people in the comments like, Bagel, do Dupe Leo. That's the thing. You do Dupe Leo. I do watch Fuada Dupe Leo. So we'll do Samoth. Would there be a reason that I would? I mean, I have a second. Here's the thing. I have a second Samoth, and my thoughts were, oh, let me build a second Samoth for what's it called? For that super fat. And I still haven't built him. It's been a while, and I'm like, okay. So apparently I didn't need it that much. So. Like, no, Bagel, I forgot I don't have a dupe. Like, oh, it's not a dupe Samoth? No, it's not a dupe Samoth. It's a dupe Samoth. It's a dupe Samoth. He's got the Samoth right there. So, let's go. There we go. Let's get something good. Now we're going to get Best in CR, Zyros, Hell Ladies, Occult Girls, Ganymede. We're going to get one of those. One of those. I have faith. I have faith that that's going to be the one. Turn that Samoth into something that you need. Or that you want, Any information? Thank you for all the entertainment and bring back OMG food. Feels bad, man. That's still in my mind. That's still like it's still coming back. It's never been. It's the idea was not ever that like, oh, it's gone for good. We're done doing videos on that channel. It's always been, let me find a way to make more time for OMG food. And I'm just never able to make more time for OMG food. So, but it needs to come back because that's the, hey, BK. That's the BK? Yes, that is the BK. That's the future. That's the future of the channel. Not this channel. That's the future of me doing stuff on YouTube. It's a big part of it. Because I know Summoner's War is not going to last forever. So. Shh, Mako, don't say that. People will go crazy. What I meant is Summoner's War is going to last forever and ever and ever and will never die. Although, really, the thing is, like, it's already one of the longest lasting mobile games. People still shocked. Even Comptrost is shocked that it did so well and lasted so long because they were not expecting this level of success with Summoner's War. The funny thing, though, is a few things. Number one, they made a game that people can play and play a decent amount for free without saying, no, you can only play 5 minutes a day. You can play all day if you want for free. I mean, you may not get access to super tons of re-apps and the best rune efficiency and LD5s, but you could still play the game as much as you want for free, which is one of the key fundamental elements of its success. Number one. Number two, very cute game, of course. Number three, when it came out at the time, it was a little bit different than the other things that had come out prior. There were similar things, but it was kind of a little bit different in the genre. Then there's a lot of now there's a lot of things that are very similar to it because they've seen like Summoners were successful. Let me do basically just what they did. But yeah, it did things a little bit differently when it first came out, and that's something that a lot of successful games in general do. Is they're like, let me do something a little bit different. And then you see a bunch of copycats, and they're never as successful as the original, because if you're going to be a copycat, you better be better than the original. You can't just be like, let's do the original, but not as good, and why aren't we as successful? Like, well, obviously, they came out first, and they're better, so they're going to always be more successful. But yeah, you got to either be, number one, better, or number two, different. Right? Different and innovative and different enough in a new way. But sometimes things are different enough in a new way that they get a lot of traction. They do really well. Like Epic 7, there's a lot of similarities to this and to Epic 7 and Summoners War, but they do enough stuff different. Like the art style is different, the mechanics are a little different, the way things work. Now there's the artifacts and they kind of blend together, but it's different artifacts. Like they both have artifacts, but they do kind of different things. So it's similar-ish, but yeah, there's a lot of different mechanics in those games, so it does do things a little bit differently, But yeah, and then other games come in, they're like, we want to be like Epic 7. Like, oh god. I still think Epic 7 is a weird, like, what is the name? Like, Epic 7? I don't like the things with the numbers in the names. Unless it's a sequel to, like, Epic 6. But it's not a sequel to Epic 6. I don't know. Some of these names are, like, not great. Not my favorites. And then some of the names are just mashups of all the different, like, stupid on top of stupid on top of stupid to, like, get placement in app stores. Which is actually a thing, by the way. Like a game called, like, Final Summoner Fantasy War. What is that going to do? When someone searches for Final Fantasy, that's going to be on the list after, like, the official Final Fantasy games, right? So they're going to get exposure that way. If someone searches for Summoner's War, they're going to get exposure that way too, because those words are in the title. So Final Summoner Fantasy War, something like that. I don't know if that's an actual game, but I wouldn't put it past the company to do that. But yeah, they do that to get exposure. Other games do that too, like they try to piggyback off Grand Theft Auto, try to stick the names in the titles. And plenty of other different things, not just those games. Minecraft, Fortnite, all kinds of different stuff. It's just how it is. That's how it is. Make a crappier version and use similar words in the title to try to get some exposure, try to get people confused and play your game. Looking for something else. Maybe they'll, for whatever reason, like yours more. Which they usually don't. They usually don't like, they're like, this is just a knockoff. I don't want to play this. But yeah. It's definitely a thing. You're going to notice that now. Next time you're in the App Store, you're like looking around. You're like, you know what? Daddy Bacon was right. That is a thing. Ooh, we got LDs. Okay, we didn't get anything crazy just yet. Let's jiggle some stuff. Ooh, he already has fun toys. What do I want to jiggle, man? What do I want to jiggle? Find some OP Nat 5s. Jiggle those. Alright, I'm just gonna jiggle everything. Let's go. Let's zap some trees. Jiggle everything doesn't work though. You need it needs to be like a dupe of something interesting that we summoned. Wait, did we summon anything interesting? No, we summoned nothing interesting. We summoned a lot of boring units. We summoned some decent stuff. A few of these are decent, but that's weird. They're like polar opposites. Okay. Mystic Witch. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Clearly jiggled. Okay, we clearly jiggled the wrong things. Let's jiggle some Nat 5s. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's zap some trees. Wait, did we zap trees the first time or no? Maybe that was the problem. Okay. Jiggle, jiggle, zap, zap. Let's go. Nope, they just wanted you to not have anything good. That's just what it was. Speaking of Fire Chun-Li, no, she's not that bad. She's actually, weirdly enough, I wasn't that excited about the Fire Chun-Li at first, and I was very excited about the Water Chun-Li at first. Turns out that they're kind of like the opposite. Like the Fire Chun-Li is better than I expected. The Water Chun-Li is worse than I expected. Imagine that. Dark and Bison. Water Chun-Li. We knew that was gonna happen. We didn't even end it on with a bang or anything, did we? He said any collab units. So technically we got some collab units, but I don't know if the ones maybe these will get that water one is maybe these light darks, man. We got like the worst. We got like the worst ones. We got like the worst LD3s that we could have possibly gotten. Like we could have got a dark mummy too. So I guess not the worst. It's almost the worst. Almost the worst. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Wait. Let's just check again. Let's just check again. See if anyone else. No, nobody else got back to me. All right, guys. Anyway, it's a short one. That's fine. Short ones are nice every so often. I'm not gonna. Phrasing. Anyway, that's it for this one. I will see you as always in the next one.